Today, we're going full send with the Tannerite pellets using a new ultra-compact Pew Pew, well, new for me at least, called the Katran Subcompact. I'll give you all the details with my rapid review a little bit later in this video, but the short answer is, man, I loved it. And it delivered, as you just saw, pellets that go boom right where they need to go. You can't have an exploding pellet video without a Leshiy too. And today I'm running the 25 cal 350mm setup with the March FX 4.5 by 28 wide angle scope to show you guys this insane new Frag version of the Tannerite pellets. These things are no joke. So I had the 25 set up actually running lower power for something else. So I took the buzz stock off the 9mm. And what did I create here? I guess I created the Super 25, as it was just slinging pellets around like 960 to 980 feet per second. I don't even know, 60, 70 foot-pounds, something like that. And for some of these shots, they get a little squirrely, as pellets are just not designed to shoot that fast. Surprisingly, though, these things did actually pretty well. But eventually, I actually just took the normal 25 setup and tuned it up a bit. Man, the Frag shot just absolutely perfect. And as you can see, pretty damn devastating. You know, I wanted to reunite this guy with his buddy down below, so I wasted no time sending this absolute dart downrange. Oh, man. You know what? And after here, we're going to do a few little educational replays from different angles to see how effective that pellet was, and yeah, pretty effective. Now, he's down to visiting his buddy there for a forever nap. While graphic at times, this is intended to help educate you on ammo choices for the most humane and effective shots. And in the spirit of that, check out the eye smoke on this one. As if you're looking for a visual cue on the effectiveness of these Frag Tannerite pellets, well, there you go. In full speed, it's kind of hard to distinguish between eye smoke and a quick piss. But when we slowed things down here, thanks to filming in 240 frames per second, we see it's actually a little bit of both. The Frag version of these exploding pellets from EDgun West don't have a big flash like some of the other ones do, but that thin layer of lead that splinters out upon impact definitely adds an extra bit of damage. Woof. So I'll have to get another ballistic torso or something to really test these guys. Let me know down in the comments. You want me to get a complete Tannerite pellet test together with one of those anatomically correct ballistic torsos like this one? Well, we know they're going to be lethal, but really actually kind of curious on the differences between all these available designs. So you can't have a proper Tannerite pellet test without a Chipmunk. And this one shows what I anticipate the torso is going to show if we ever get around to that video. An absolute blender, going from the dome out through the brown eye. This is the first shot where I went back to the newly tuned up 25, and I got lucky as I totally forgot to re-zero. So you see that was about a mil low. But while I missed the brain, it went right through the face and right into the off switch at the base of the skull. And like we did below, we just reunited him with his little chipper buddy. While these guys compare notes, let's switch things up a bit and check out that new gun I was talking about. Today's rapid review is the AirMaks Katran SC or Subcompact in 22 cal. It's been around for a couple of years and it's clearly slipped under the radar of many for the reasons I cannot figure out, as this thing offers something we all share in common with modern day airguns: the need for unlimited shooting around the house or in areas which you'd like no one to know that you're going full send on. It's quiet, tiny, and accurate, which reminds me of another iconic gun that I love. First off, let's talk about the price. At around $1,000 bucks, it's insane what you get with this thing. It's an adjustable Huma reg, a CZ barrel, an AR-15 compatible grip, folding stock with adjustable length of pull, which is a huge bonus for a small little compact gun like this, and of course a 16-round magazine with a smooth and light cocking lever. The only thing I added was a quick detach behemoth suppressor, which made it the quietest airgun I have ever shot, while still breaking down into this tiny package. A common problem with little guns like this is finding an optic that works well. So I ran it with the Delta HD Striker, the ATN X-Sight 5, and what you're seeing here, the new March Optics 1.5 to 15 dual reticle, and I had zero problems finding a scope that would work well. So in my initial shooting, I shot the EGW 18 grain, the Hades, and the Polymags, which you're seeing here, and of course the Tannerite pellets. All did great with power levels, all kind of around 20 foot-pounds, which is plenty for what this gun is designed for. I love this thing, and it will permanently be it'll be like my little bike gun, or something I stick in a small pack wherever I'm going shooting, that's for sure. If you're looking for more power, it comes in 4 larger lengths and different stock options. But for me, this tiny little thing fills a need I know many of you share with me. The need for a tiny, ridiculously quiet pellet gun for rats, chipmunks, squirrels, pigeons, and even skunks messing up your yard. And at this price, I feel like we're stealing from EDgun West. This gun is so quiet, and while I was zeroing it into this duck seal, it doesn't explode. So the squirrels were just sitting there like, what is this guy doing? And while I didn't quite have it zeroed here, this is close enough for squirrels. So as this guy moved up to a better seat at the table for one, I decided to take aim. Just as I was about to pull the trigger, you could see it move, but instead of the ear, I caught him right at the back of the skull in that spot that's just the off switch with the 22 cal version of these Frag exploding pellets, and boy oh boy did they do the rest. Oof. Yeah, it's this angle here that really shows. See how it turned? Man, it's a straight pass-through. Just drilled the backstop. There's always this little bit of a delay, and then all of a sudden, all the blood just starts flowing out. So I made a quick adjustment that I knew I needed to make, and I sent one last one into the target to confirm that now squirrel assisted 0. I actually use this setup now for my permanent rat rig. So the new ATN X-Sight 5, it just fits perfectly on top. And I was getting ready, yet another squirrel got in the way. So I set up a camera about 10 yards in front of me. Listen how quiet this gun is right here. This time I just used the 18 grain EGW Bushwhacker pellet so that there was no boom, because I really wanted to show just how quiet this thing is. Later that night, I got this rabbit and a rat, which is where this gun will have a permanent place in my rotation. I mean, listen to that. This thing is absolutely perfect. I love this little gun. Back to those 25 cal frags and one last dirt nap. Now let's try a double tap with these bad boys. Ah, so close. You know, either way, that first one put it to sleep. If you want to see more of not only the Katran that I featured in this video, or the Leshiy 2, or these 25 frag pellets, make sure to check the links in the description, and you can get all the information that you want.
If you like seeing backyard bully dirt naps, you're probably going to want to watch this video next.